What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Feather&Field Reviews. Today we're going to take a look at 3 different timber strap setups. This will be my first year where I'm really hunting a lot of swamps and bogs and different flooded fields. So I will definitely need to get one of these for this season. This will be my first look at these, and I'll let you know which one I'm going to be running for this upcoming season. Thank you guys for the support. Let's get into the video. Alrighty, y'all. First one we are going to take a look at is this banded timber strap bag. This MSRP is at $59.99, straight from Banded. I'm a little curious to see how this is actually going to be a timber bag. To me, it looks like if I'm going into the office or something, I'm going to carry this with my laptop and work supplies in it. But let's take a look. So on the front, you got 2 clips plus a Velcro right there up here. So undo those 2 clips, maybe. Open this up. Guessing this is the timber strap itself. Let's set that off to the side and dig a little deeper. So first pouch that you open up. Nothing fancy. It's got 1, 2, 3 different spots for choke tubes to go. Then there is this middle section. I think this middle section might be waterproof or water resistant. It's got the rubber lining on the inside, but the zipper itself doesn't feel waterproof. So let's go with water resistant, which it's still nice. Still nice to have. And then you have another third section, I think. Hold on. Okay, so that middle section with the zipper is removable if you want, and then that's just one giant big section up there. All right, let's throw this back in here. I mean, that's pretty quick and painless and easy to do. Not quite sure how this is actually going to work as a timber setup. Let's see what this zipper is. Oh. I guess that kind of works. This bottom zipper doesn't open up to anything. It just makes the bottom of the bag flat. So it's got the space there, instead of like that. So let's look at the actual timber strap setup. One of the pieces is already fallen off, which I don't love. And this is all tangled. It's fine. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. So I'm guessing that you just feed this actual timber strap through this large back section right here, or if you want to leave it in there full time, you can run it through this Velcro strap all the way through and then leave the strap itself tucked in underneath this brown piece. So good design, makes it quick and easy. Let's see where this clip came off of. Not off to a hot start, because if it's dark and early in the morning and I'm trying to set this up before shooting light and one of those falls off, I'm gonna be pissed. Pretty standard, so it's got 2 clips, one on each side, and then 2 of these little J hooks. I wish that they had some stability, to keep them inline and always up like that. They just have a lot of movement, and they're going to want to lay flat against the tree, if that makes sense. I wish they could have put them and built them in to the straps so that they were always like that, facing out, make it easy to set your gun up on, or another backpack or something of the sorts. But it's not a bad option. I mean, it's $60, and in reality, you get an entire bag with it. You could fit a ton of stuff in here, whether that's going to be your calls or remotes for decoys or anything like that. It does make it pretty nice and easy with the belt, the buckles, and the grab handle and the shoulder strap. So not a bad option. Let's jump into the next one. All right, next up we have the Drake, let's see what they call it, Ultimate Timber Strap and Original Tree Stand. So interesting. I'm not sure how that, let's open it up and see. So that opens nice and wide. Oh, and it stays open. That's actually kind of nice for if you throw shells in there just to grab and go. And then it's got a little hole at the bottom, I'm sure, to keep water out. So to actually hook this up, it might be a little confusing, but there we go. So these clips right here, they go through this little hole right here. Once they're in there, then you flip them sideways, and that's how they stay in. Kind of like a button. You can imagine that. So you push it through, and then on the inside right here, you flip it, lock it, and I'm guessing this section is what's going to hold it up against the tree. Let's take a look at the strap setup. See, this is what I wish Bandit would have done. There's a zip tie on this. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, zip tie is off. Let's open this up and take a look. Off the bat, I'm already a way bigger fan of this. Clip itself looks nice. Oh, maybe. Feels pretty sturdy. Doesn't feel like a super cheap plastic. I mean, I'm sure it is, but it feels like it's going to hold up well. Moving along, the bird tote is a very nice touch. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good to know I can still count. So it's got 8 different straps for game birds. And then let's open this. And then it's got 2 clips on this side, 2 clips on this side to hold. Well, I guess since this hooks onto there like that, these would probably just be for your gun and a backpack. But this thing is sweet. I love that they have the game birds on it. I love that they spent the extra time on putting these clips, and then once it's sucked up against the tree, these are always going to be facing out, unlike the Bandit ones where they're going to be sideways and you're going to have to use 2 hands. This, it's going to be flush up against the tree, and you can just throw stuff on there and not have to worry about it. That is pretty dang slick. So let's fold this up, wrap that around there. And it's all in this nice little bag. Like everything fits in here. Even with the strap in there, so you wanted to throw a box of ammo in here before you went out on your hunt, that way it's just all in one place. It's all going to fit in this. So you could just grab this, know that your ammo's in there, know that you can set it up real easily with the clips, tighten it down, and you are going to be good to go. And the price on this one is only $40. So this is a pretty sweet little setup. It's simple, easy, and pretty much has everything you need. Let's jump into the last one. All right, y'all. Last but not least is going to be the Lucky Duck Timber Strap. Let's take a look. So I'm guessing this is going to be your shell pouch bag. I'm guessing. We'll see. This thing retails at, what does the tag say? $59.90. So this is the same price as the banded actual bag. This one, as a reminder, is only 40 bucks. So this is the cheapest. These two are both $20 more. Oh wow, all sorts of goodies. Okay, here's the actual strap itself. How does that connect? Let's look at the picture. Oh, interesting. All right, let me walk y'all through this. So these slide up and then hook into that little latch. So you're gonna have two big clips. Let's see what else they have. Two big clips and then three smaller S clips for backpack or whatever else you need to hook. I'm gonna guess that these are gonna be for your gun, I would imagine, but even I mean I like that it's nice and big, but I feel like it might be too big in my opinion. Let's see. Oh, and that is pretty much it. Interesting. I don't see a way for, so this bag, I don't see a way for it to actually hook up onto the tree unless you feed it through the loop right there, which would probably work. And then this one has button clips right here for you to actually hook this onto the tree. The other nice thing about this, I'm not going to take this whole thing apart, but instead of being a buckle system to actually hook it around the tree, it just has, you know, like on the chain or Sitka waders or on a lot of belts, it has multiple little holes, and then it's got, to say this is one of the holes on the belt itself, it just has like a J hook similar to this, but way smaller. So you'll wrap it around the tree, and then there's multiple options for this. Just slide it and hook, and that's how it's going to stay on. I don't think personally I'm going to run this one just because it's a lot of little pieces that aren't going to be always connected to the strap. And when it's 6 a.m. and it's cold and wet and dark, I just see a lot of possibilities for these to get lost or these to fall in the water and get lost. It's also $60, which, if we're being honest, Lucky Duck, all their stuff is really expensive. Some of their stuff is good, some of their stuff is just fine. Let me tie this back up. And then the bandit bag, it's just a little too big, a little too bulky. I think the obvious winner for me this year is going to be this Drake setup with the game tote, the multiple clips. This is going to open, and it's just very easy. All of this is going to stay connected to the strap all the time, never going to come off. It's going to hold my backpack, a box of ammo, birds that I shoot with the tote will go right there, and then any other little things that I need to hang on the tree. This is going to provide, and it's $20 cheaper than both of those. So if y'all made it to the end of the video, thank you guys so much for the support recently. I really appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind, go ahead and click the subscribe button. I need to grow this channel to at least 500 subscribers so then I can start to monetize, because hunting stuff is very expensive. So thank you guys again. We will see you on the next one. Peace.